Today, we're diving into a crucial topic for financial success: how to create an effective budget in 5 steps. Whether you're trying to save for a big goal, pay down debt, or just manage your expenses better, a solid budget is essential. So let's jump right in. Step 1. Identify your financial goals. Before you create a budget, it's important to know what you're budgeting for. Are you saving for a vacation, a new car, or maybe a down payment on a house? Having clear goals will give your budget purpose. Let's say you want to save for a vacation. Break it down. Determine how much you'll need and by when. For example, if you plan to go on a trip that costs $3,000 in a year, that's $250 a month you need to save. Knowing this will help you allocate funds within your budget effectively. Don't forget to set both short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals could be things like saving for a new phone or a weekend getaway, while long-term goals might include retirement savings or paying off your mortgage. Write these down and keep them visible to stay motivated. Step 2. Track your income and expenses. Understanding your cash flow is crucial for effective budgeting. Start by listing all your sources of income, salary, side hustles, or any other earnings. Next, track your expenses. For at least a month, keep a record of everything you spend. You can use budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, or simply a notebook to jot down expenses. Categorize them into fixed expenses, like rent and utilities, and variable expenses, like groceries and entertainment. Let's use an example. If you earn $4,000 a month and your fixed expenses total $2,500, including rent, utilities, and insurance, you have $1,500 left for variable expenses and savings. This gives you a clear picture of your financial landscape. Also, consider tracking occasional expenses like birthday gifts or annual subscriptions. These can sneak up on you if you're not keeping an eye on them. A comprehensive view of both regular and irregular expenses will help you plan better. Step 3. Categorize your spending. After tracking your expenses, divide them into meaningful categories. Common categories include housing, food, transportation, entertainment, savings, and debt repayment. Let's say your monthly expenses look like this: housing, $1,200; food, $400; transportation, $300; entertainment, $200; savings, $500; debt repayment, $400. By organizing your expenses this way, you can see where your money is going and identify areas where you might want to cut back. You can also create subcategories for more detailed tracking. For example, under food, you might have groceries, dining out, and snacks. This detail can reveal patterns in your spending habits and help you make informed decisions. Step 4. Create your budget. Now that you have all your information, it's time to put it all together. Use your income and categorize your expenses to create a budget that aligns with your financial goals. Here's a simple formula to follow. 1. Start with your total income. 2. Subtract your fixed expenses. 3. Allocate money to your variable expenses. 4. Ensure you're setting aside savings and debt repayment. Continuing with our example, if your total income is $4,000 and your fixed expenses total $2,500, you have $1,500 remaining. Allocating $500 for savings, $400 for debt repayment, and the remaining $600 for variable expenses gives you a comprehensive budget. Here's how it might look. Total income, $4,000. Fixed expenses, $2,500. Variable expenses, $600. Savings, $500. Debt repayment, $400. Total, $4,000. Consider using a budgeting method that works for you. Some people prefer zero-based budgeting, where every dollar is assigned a specific purpose, leaving no unallocated funds. Others might opt for the 50/30/20 rule, where 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Step 5 is to review and adjust your budget regularly. Your financial situation may change due to unexpected expenses, income changes, or new financial goals. It's essential to revisit your budget at least once a month. During your review, check if you stayed within your budget for each category. If you overspent in one area, identify why and adjust accordingly. For example, if you spent more on groceries than planned, consider meal prepping or shopping sales to save money next month. Also, celebrate your successes. If you manage to save more than planned or pay off a debt, reward yourself within reason, of course. This positive reinforcement can keep you motivated on your budgeting journey. Finally, be flexible. Life happens, and sometimes your budget needs to adapt. If you find that a category consistently goes over budget, it may be time to adjust your expectations or find ways to reduce those expenses. Examples of common budgeting mistakes. Now that we've covered the steps, let's talk about some common budgeting mistakes to avoid. 1. Not tracking small expenses. Many people overlook small purchases, thinking they don't add up, but those daily coffee runs or snack purchases can significantly impact your budget. A $5 coffee each day adds up to about $150 a month. 2. Being too restrictive. While it's important to control spending, being overly restrictive can lead to frustration. Allow yourself some fun money in your budget to enjoy life while still working towards your goals. Budget for a monthly dinner out or a movie night. 3. Failing to plan for irregular expenses. Don't forget to account for irregular expenses like car maintenance or insurance premiums. Setting aside a small amount each month can help you avoid surprises. For example, if your car insurance is due every 6 months and costs $600, save $100 monthly to cover it. 4. Ignoring debt repayment. Some people focus solely on saving without addressing debt. High-interest debt can hinder your financial progress, so make sure to prioritize it in your budget. If you have credit card debt with a 20% interest rate, paying that off should take precedence over saving for a vacation. 5. Not reviewing the budget regularly. Budgeting isn't a one-and-done task. Failing to review and adjust can lead to overspending. Life changes, so your budget should too. Make it a habit to review your budget at the end of each month. Additional tips for successful budgeting. Now let's share some additional tips for successful budgeting that can make your financial journey smoother. 1. Use cash for discretionary spending. Consider using cash for categories like entertainment and dining out. Withdraw a set amount for the month, and when it's gone, it's gone. This can help curb overspending. Research shows that people tend to spend less when they use cash instead of cards. 2. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account as soon as you receive your paycheck. This way, you prioritize savings before you have a chance to spend that money elsewhere. Even small amounts can accumulate over time. 3. Utilize financial tools. Take advantage of budgeting apps and tools that can help you visualize your finances. Apps like Mint, YNAB, and Personal Capital can track your spending, set budgets, and even remind you of upcoming bills. 4. Join a community. Consider joining a budgeting or personal finance community online or locally. Sharing your goals and progress with others can keep you accountable and provide you with encouragement and new ideas. 5. Educate yourself continuously. The more you learn about personal finance, the better decisions you'll make. Read books, listen to podcasts, and watch videos that can provide insights into budgeting, saving, and investing. Conclusion. And there you have it, how to create an effective budget in just 5 steps. Remember, budgeting is a skill that takes time to master, so be patient with yourself. Start with these steps, and you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more financial tips. Share your budgeting experiences or questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay financially savvy.